Hi, and welcome to this week 6 lesson 2. We're getting ready to learn inversions, and you're watching me now warm up myself in mountain. It's very important when we start doing inversions to have ourselves well centered, well balanced, well grounded. And so this is why I like to start in mountain. Reaching up, looking up, of course, you know all of this. Forward fold. All right. Nice forward fold, and then I'm lunging back left and lunging back right. I'm organizing myself in downward facing dog. Now my body is saying, hey, half of the body weight is on the upper body and half is on the lower body. It's balancing itself. It's thinking about this. Okay, now I'm going to come down onto all fours and just organizing the top of my feet on the mat and folding back to rest for a moment in child's pose, extended child's now, because I want to show you how to organize your hands. But the best way to organize your hands is this way that we went into dolphin. Now you saw me in child's. I brought my hands were out in extended child's. I brought the hands into the center of the mat. Just put one gently over the other and then raised my lower body just as if I was going into downward dog. That's dolphin. And that's putting, you'll notice immediately, that's putting much more of your body weight on your shoulder girdle. And it's important because what are we going to do in inversions? We're going to put a lot of our body weight on our shoulder girdle. Okay, now this is the pose. We've done this before. This is sunbird. So I've inhaled and holding my heel to the sky there, stretching, exhale, knee to forehead, inhale, heel to sky. Why do you suppose I'm doing this to get ready to do an inversion? I'm doing this because this is core strength. Showing you sunbird again, and now I'm testing my core strength. Now ideally my foot would be at the same level as my hands, just extended straight out away from the body. This is spinal balance, core strength, balance. And we're getting ready for an inversion. We want core strength because it's our core that holds our lower body up. Folding back now, resting in child's pose. You know, as you do these and repeat these, don't hesitate to rest. All right. Okay, I'm coming around, coming to sit, and organizing myself in what pose? Staff, of course. I'm up on those sit bones, tall. All right, stepping my feet back. I want to show you the pose of tabletop. And I've stepped my right foot back and my left foot back more or less where my knee was, so that my knees are right over my ankles, and then I'm lifting my torso. This uses similar muscles to bridge. Here we go. Now I'm going to show you a much more difficult pose. I've gone into tabletop, and don't go into east side of the body or inclined plank until you really like the way you feel in tabletop. East side of the body, or we call it inclined plank, is a much more difficult pose, and some of my students that have been studying with me for years still don't do it. Okay? Knees to chest, counter pose to all that work. Squeezing knees to chest, and then I'm going to roll up, rock and roll, and now what do you recognize here? This is plow. I've rolled back. I've used the momentum of the roll to raise my hips up. This is the pose of plow. All you really need to do is to raise your hips up with your hands. We'll be practicing that again.